Very good morning. All right. Yeah. Right. Very good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Will we get what we want today? Well, let's wait and see. I want some players on the cards for Newcastle. I hope, pray that we get 5 through the door. We need strikers. We need them today. We need a new CEO. Please come help our club. I want more and UFC. Please help. because no, we're not gonna get that. But I'll take 2, please. Can we have a good day in Castle? Can we rise up the table? Can we have a new CEO? Can we get a new director of football at St James's? Can we get them in the next few days? Good morning to you all. Good morning. So, yeah. Let's hope. Right, yeah. What we got? We got 23 people. We got 2 likes. Fantastic. Hold on. Cuppa. So, going to be a short one today. The reason why is got a video call. That's why. Right. So, the music bit is out the road. Good morning, Vivian. Felice Napoleano. Thank you. And Heavy Metal Footy. Phew! I missed. Wow, way, man. And we got Pond. Yes, I was making the lyrics up on the spot. Sometimes you're going to get that because when you go live and you pick up a musical instrument, things tend to happen. So, one moment while I place the camera, because we've got something very important. Take the glasses off. Righty-ho. Hello and welcome to everybody that's new. To those who already know me, I'm a Geordie lad. Don't live in Newcastle anymore. I left 2019 to begin a new journey. However, before I left Newcastle, a couple of things, happened. And amongst those things, I have written down right here. And there's been a few changes. So we're going to talk about them right now. Yeah. So here's the important bit. And this is important. Yeah. The reason why I'm going to tell you all of this is because it is vital that you out there in YouTube world, you know about this. Now, there's 27 people here. Let's smack the like. It costs you bush. That's how much it costs you. And we all on YouTube, we all do the same thing. Now I'm going to get to chat in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go back up and see what people are saying. Now, financial disclaimer. Very important words. Why? Because if you do want to put a little nest egg for your retirement, what I'm saying here is some people want to do long term, like me, and some people just want the quick, fast buck. Yeah, so financial disclaimer. Right, when investing in any financial instrument, be that stocks, shares, or any kind of financial transaction, you can lose your money. You can. Markets can go up and markets can go that way. So it is, it's a cruel, pardon me, it's a cruel world that we live in. It is. Now, one thing I say in some of my videos is this. Before you do go and want to invest some of your hard-earned money, seek advice from somebody that is an expert. It's going to cost you for their time because they're an expert. But I'm guiding you down that hole because it's a financial disclaimer. I am not a financial expert. Not a clue. No, I'm not. So, carry on. You can lose as well as you may gain. Always seek advice before you do spend your hard-earned money, which I'm sure most of you work very, very hard. Be aware, markets can rise, but they can also fall. And I'm not an expert. I know you can lose your initial investment. So seek advice from somebody who knows what they are talking about. Many can be found on YouTube, and there is many different other places in most cities where you can find the right advice. Now, getting back to this, you can lose your initial investment. So again, seek advice from an expert so you don't lose your money. Now, in the old days, it was stocks and shares. We've moved on. We have come forward in time. Nowadays, cryptocurrency is high risk. Yes, it is. But I'm going to enlighten you at the same time. So it's not all doom and gloom. What I mean by that is this. No doubt most of you have money in your wallet. 5s, 10s, 20s. It's called fiat currency. Digital is on your device, your iPhone, your Samsung, your HTC, Apple, etc. That's digital money. And again, you can lose part of what you put in if the markets go the wrong way. So, yeah, please seek proper advice. So, money bought with fiat currency. You can only buy digital currency with fiat. You can't buy it with anything else. That is the law. It has a risk, as does any investment, because it's a speculation on what might happen in the future. Now, the current sitting president, Donald John Trump, likes crypto. And he has World Liberty Financial, and he also has Trump, which he did when something bad happened to him during the run-up to the American presidential election. But he still has it. Yes. And in America, we live in the UK. In America, it is on the rise. Now, here in Britain, we have His Royal Highness, King Charles. Now, King Charles III turned around and said in a speech in Parliament, he wanted to welcome investment to the United Kingdom. Now, that's our king. Now, many people would turn around and say, well, I don't look at the royals and all the rest of it. That is fine. That's up to you. My mum, she was very big, which is why sometimes you will see stuff like that, yeah, in my videos. My mum was very, very royal. Now, King Charles wanted to encourage the people of the United Kingdom to look into investments, etc. And that was also digital money. Now, I have a contact number for the next, which is the Financial Conduct Authority Smart Scam. I have an account with them. I created that account because of what I said to them in a 45-minute conversation, which was ERC20, which is a smart contract. That's coming next month. But here's the bone cruncher, and it is a bone cruncher. So, there are many different platforms here in the United Kingdom where you can get them on your mobile phone. Here are a few. Coinbase UK, a derivative of Coinbase US. Kraken, MoonPay, and many others However, due to rules and regulations set down by the Financial Conduct Authority and the Prudential, here's what happened. They have, when you go to sign up, and you can check this and verify this for yourself, they have what is called a suitability test and a cool down period. The cool down period is 24 hours, but the suitability test, that says that you understand that doing an investment in digital assets comes with a risk. Yes, it does. But the risk is not the way it's portrayed. And that's what I want to talk about. You see, yes, the markets can nosedive, like somebody jumping out of an airplane at 50,000 feet and forgetting their parachute. Yes, but markets all over the planet have a safety mechanism. That safety mechanism is this. If the market drops by a considerable amount, trading is suspended immediately. So this suitability test, which Kraken, Coinbase, MoonPay, and others have, is not what you want, because it's stopping you from acquiring digital assets, i.e. BTC, Ethereum, etc. And that is where you are losing out. Now, as I said, it is not fit for purpose, as it denies the common man or woman from acquiring cryptocurrency. The cooling down period, yes, I agree to that. Because that gives you time in 24 hours to do your own homework. Yours, yes. You're spending the money. You do the homework and you see, and you will ask people who are experts for their advice. Yeah. Now, you all know that this channel has a meme coin. That meme coin is to support this channel, and that is it. It is not to buy anything like big mansion, a fleet of Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, or Panini Zonda, anything like that. It is not what I want. So it is just to acquire things the channel is going to need going forward. And this suitability test, which the Financial Conduct Authority and the Prudential have put in place, is stopping the common person who, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest here. The common person isn't going to put £20,000 into anything, because the common man is struggling. Yeah, we live in a cost of living crisis. So that is why that suitability test isn't fit for purpose, needs to be rewritten. And make sure, yes, there are warnings, yes, because it is a risk. But allow people to acquire, if they so wish, only if they so wish. You see, I've done a lot of work on this from when I lived in West Denton in Newcastle upon Tyne. That is where I logged into Coinbase for the very first time, and you could buy anything. And really, when I've put this, and I'm going to show you it right now. Now, that is the current president of the United States of America. That is His Majesty King Charles, and that is the Financial Conduct Authority. So, you've got to be brave when you're on YouTube. You have to be. And that's the honest answer. So, the financial disclaimer said when I sat down, I have dyslexia, which means the words and the pronunciation isn't quite there, but you get the gist. Yeah? And I look at it this way. If the Financial Conduct Authority does not remove the pardon me, does not remove that suitability part, it's multiple questions. If they don't remove that, they are giving His Majesty King Charles a good slap in the face, because he wants to bring investment to the United Kingdom. So they are going against his words. Now, as I have already mentioned in previous, lots of things are about to change. I said this at the beginning of the year, and those things will happen. You will see Seeking You back live, polished and fully compliant, where you will see me doing what I'm doing right now, just on there. You will see the same with geordienation.co.uk, and you will see other things. All of these things is because I wanted those things. I wanted them. That's why they are there. And as we move forward, because we can't go back, that's impossible. Now, there's 31 people here. Get that like, how? Smash the like. You see, I am no expert. No, I'm not. But I know certain things where a lot of people turn around and say, you can lose all your money. No, you can't. You lose a little bit of it. Yes. There's a difference. I have somebody I know personally that does a thing called day trading, where you use tools, leverage, and other tools. I don't know anything about those tools, so I can't say. But I do know this much. My friend has lost twice. Everything. Twice. This year. So, on the day side of trading, yes, you can get wiped out. But not what I'm talking about. That is impossible. So, take of this what you will at the end of the day. The way I see it is this. It's your money. You worked hard for. You saved for hard. Seek the right advice from somebody who is trusted. Somebody who has the extra letters after their name. I don't know what those letters are, but I'm sure if you Google, you will find out. But what I want to say is this. And I've said this on lives before, if cryptocurrency is good enough for the current sitting president of the United States of America, our King Charles III, wants investment here in the United Kingdom, it's up to the Financial Conduct Authority and the Prudential to say to Coinbase, Kraken, MoonPay, and all others, calm down on your rules. Allow people. Take out the suitability, because you can only buy cryptocurrency with fiat currency. And that is my point. You have to use one to buy the other. Now, next month, that's when the big guns come out. And then the big guns, once they're out, they go in, 49% goes into a DeFi pool. And that gets locked. And don't know how long the lock is. It might be 3 years. But that's where it stays. 3 years. And that will give me enough to achieve what I want to achieve. And that's coming in September. So, thank you all and have a beautiful day wherever you may be.